What if your landscaping business could land lucrative contracts worth thousands of dollars by working with the government? Well, in today's video, that is exactly what we're gonna talk about, and we're gonna discuss how you can turn your local government into your best client. So what we will focus about specifically in this video is how to find government landscaping contracts. I will walk you step by step regarding this process, and I will even walk you through the available government websites and show you how you can find landscaping opportunities there. Before we begin, I am Humam and you are watching GovCon with Humam. I try to do my best to give you guys the best content, so please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's proceed. So, why do government landscaping contracts matter? First, you have year-round work for parks, highways, schools that need consistent maintenance. We're talking about mowing, snow removal, all of these services that the government needs. Second, renewable. In many cases, your contract with the government can be extended and it may be a multi-year contract, so you know that you will have work locked in advance. Reliable pay. The government is in most cases a very good customer, so you'll know that you will have a stable income from your trusted client. And finally, it is an excellent opportunity for small businesses also, because the government wants small businesses to do business with it. Thus, there are a lot of set-asides. There are contracts with smaller amounts that are made specifically for small businesses. A simple qualification checklist. Given that you are pursuing federal opportunities, you have, of course, to get registered on Sam.gov, obtain your unique entity ID, also known as UEI code, and also your CAGE code. And then if you are eligible for any certification or set aside, then go ahead and apply for it. And finally, you can start pursuing government contracts and build your portfolio. You'll have to create your capability statement, which is your business CV. And this should be a good start for your business before actually starting to pursue government contracts. And we talk a lot about how to find government contracts and how to pursue government contracts on this channel. And one of the best tips to have in mind when starting out is try always to be as early as possible. Try to look for pre-solicitations, go out after forecasts, and so on. So the remaining process can be a bit more complicated, and thus in this video we'll focus about finding these contracts. And there are mainly two ways for you to find those contracts. You can either find them on a federal level using Sam.gov, or you can find them on state and local education level. And this is where it gets very complicated, because you have thousands of websites for all of the different cities, states, universities, and so on. So we will start by looking at the federal level. So we can head to Sam.gov, and here we can click on contracting and then advanced search. This is the page where I usually like to do my search on Sam.gov. And you will notice very quickly that it is not super easy for you to use the search. If I search for landscape, I will get nothing. But if I search for landscaping, I will get tons of results, 470 results. So I don't usually recommend people to just use keyword search, because as I showed you, there are a lot of points where it may fail. So it is normally a lot better to use your NAICS code, and you'll have to find the NAICS code for landscaping. NAICS stands for North American Industry Classification System, and you can just Google landscaping NAICS, and here you will get your code. But through Sound Search, we have a lot of handy AI tools that you can use, and we have NAICS AI search that you can use here also. So here, if you search for your NAICS code, you will get a lot more information, and you can also just search for landscaping and you will get your results also, but you will have a lot more details to read about your NAICS code, and you can also find other NAICS codes on the website, which is very good. So if you want to learn more, you can just click on the NAICS code and you'll get even more details about your NAICS code. Are you interested about learning about NAICS codes in general? We have a very, very good blog that I can recommend you, which includes NAICS codes for most of the industry that you may think about. So now that we have our NAICS code, we can just go ahead and paste it here, and we see that 561730 is for landscaping services. This will make it a lot easier for us to find all of the landscaping related opportunities. And of course, you'd want to look for pre-solicitations, solicitation, combined synopsis, solicitation, and then it's up to you to choose the relevant dates for your business. When is the due date? Maybe it should be next month for you to have some time to prepare and so on. And if you have any set aside, if you are a small business with set asides, then you can go ahead and choose it. If you are now a small business, then it will be good to choose total small business set aside. And with this, we narrow down the results to 42. So this is how you can find landscaping opportunities on Sam.gov. For the state and local level, it is a lot more complicated. As said, we have thousands of websites that we have to search through. So I can try to find opportunities in the state of Texas. So Texas landscaping. I'll try Texas procurement, and you'll see here that you'll get a lot of websites. So it is not as easy as you think. I know that the website for Texas is called Texas Smart Buy. So we can go ahead and visit the website. And here you'll have to click on ESBD search, give the website some time to load. And now you will get all of the opportunities and solicitations for the state of Texas. This does not include maybe some cities in Texas. We're just talking about the state of Texas. So there are still tons of other websites for Texas that we cannot find using this website. And here you can go ahead and enter your keyword search, because as you see here, we have no NAICS code search. And this will take its time. So we can try to choose posted opportunities, and I'll write landscaping. So we found no opportunities. Maybe let's try landscape. I mistype the word, so now. And now we got our landscaping opportunities in the state of Texas. So as you have seen, the process is not intuitive as you would want it to be, but there is a much easier way for you to find contracts. If you use Sam search, then finding all of these opportunities will be a lot easier. If I head to search now, I see here that I have my federal opportunities. I can just search for landscaping opportunities, and here I'll get all of my opportunities with an AI generated summary that will give me all of the details that I initially want to know about this opportunity. And then I can just click on it and I will see more details about the opportunities, and I can even chat with the opportunity. This will let me learn about all of the details mentioned in these attachments. So this will give me a large advantage, because I can learn whether I want to bid or not bid on this opportunity as easy as that. And the search is also very smart, so it will understand my query in plain English. So if I mistype the word as I did there, I should still find my landscaping opportunities. So if we go to SLED, this stands for state, local, and education, I can find opportunities through thousands of websites. So we're talking about all of the US states, all of the cities, all of the universities out there. So we're talking about searching through thousands of government websites through a click of a button. And here, if I'm interested in Texas, I can just write Texas. And as easy as that, I'm getting results for the state of Texas. I also have a lot of good filters here to the right, so I can filter by which state I'm mostly interested in. I can choose the level. Maybe I want to work with some city in Texas or any other state for that matter. And I can even filter by product or service, RFX type, and NAICS codes. And these filters are AI generated for you to make your SLED search experience a lot easier. And here you see uniform results, which are very easy for you to digest. Searching and finding opportunities doesn't really have to be this complicated. Here we see all of the updates and the available attachments. And I can always go back to the original listing and see what it's really about. So this was how you find contracts using Sam.gov and some idea about how you can find state and local government procurement websites, and of course the easier way to search through both. Finally, I have some winning strategies for you. So first, if you are just getting started out, then I would recommend you to look into simplified acquisitions. I made a video about simplified acquisition and micro purchases where I explain how they work and what they are about, but they are essentially opportunities below $250,000, which are a very good start point for you if you are just getting started with government contracts. You can also look into RFQs and low bid contracts. You can even team up with established general contractors by becoming a subcontractor or just partnering up with another business to win a contract. And finally, try to submit your proposals on time. Try to fulfill all of the requirements and try to be as compliant as you can. So that was it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope that this video will kickstart your government contracting journey. So thanks a lot for watching and see you guys in the next one. Cheers.